Just after 6:50 here this Wednesday morning, your Sunrise Smart Start for the 1st of April and live updates in the aftermath of all the flooding and the storms we had yesterday and then overnight. Some live views this morning from the raging water at Hunaway Falls as all of the water as it recedes from neighborhoods and roads has to go somewhere. This is what we'll be seeing. Some areas starting to crest, some riverbanks, not expected to see that until maybe later today. We'll have updates with James here momentarily. But yeah, that just shows how strong it is and how much water we had. The roads that were covered in yards throughout the region, those issues keeping our first responders and homeowners very busy as they start cleaning up today. These images from Avon. The fire department shows the scene as crews waded through waves of water last night, responding to calls. They stress, please don't ever try to drive through an area covered in water, even if you don't think it's that deep at all. Other areas, some of the pavement washed out from the rain. Crews are monitoring the level of sewage spills that can affect our bodies of water in our area due to rainfall that can overpower the system. Those images we've got plenty more over at rochesterfirst.com, and it is very easy now for you to send in your own pictures or videos whenever we have a large storm system come through, or if you get some nice images of clouds, sunrise, sunset on better days with the weather. That is rochesterfirst.com/report-it. There's also the QR code, very easy to upload. Your sunrise traffic around the region. We've talked about the blocked roads. Elm Grove shut down between Grease and Gates due to some cars that were left abandoned after getting stuck in high water last night. 490 okay, 590 is looking clear as well. We'll check sunrise traffic again at 7:25. Tonight, President Trump will address the nation in a speech the White House says will give an important update to the war with Iran. This comes as the president says he expects the conflict to be over in the next 2 to 3 weeks. U.S. stocks soared Tuesday over the prospect of the end of the conflict, but concerns over the lingering disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz have gas prices up above $4 on average, up 35% since the war started. President Trump says those will come down once the war is over.
Regime change was not one of the things I had as a goal. I had one goal. They will have no nuclear weapon. And that goal has been attained. All I have to do is leave Iran, and we'll be doing that very soon, and they'll become tumbling down.
Meantime, Tuesday, another U.S. aircraft carrier pushed off from its base in Virginia, going to the Middle East. At least 348 U.S. service members have been injured since the war started. 315 are already returning to duty. 13 American troops have been killed. Tonight, we have the countdown to history. A group of American astronauts and one Canadian getting ready for their mission around the moon that could set the stage for travel deep into the solar system. NASA will launch the Orion capsule on the endeavor known as Artemis 2. First going into low orbit around the Earth, then toward the moon for a 9-day, 500,000-mile journey round trip. The capsule looping around the moon's far side, then coming back for splashdown near San Diego. The first mission, Artemis 1, was an unmanned flight in 2022. Artemis 2 has the 4 humans on board. NASA astronauts Reed Weissman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, Canadian Jeremy Hansen. Glover, the pilot, the first black person on a lunar mission, and Cook is the first woman.
The opportunity is immense for us to finally get the opportunity to send our crew farther than anyone's gone before.
We have science experiments on board that are going to be looking at our own cells in our body and also on little test kits. So we'll be able to compare that when we get back.
The first 8 minutes of the flight will be the most challenging, NASA says. The launch is scheduled for 6:24 from Florida. RIT is offering a new full bachelor's degree in AI. The classes start in the fall. It's not the first time students here at the college have been able to learn about artificial intelligence. Some cybersecurity classes already incorporate it. The master's program started in 2023. But the Dean of Computing and Information Sciences tells us with the ever-growing interest in the field and jobs, they know it's time to offer a full degree.
I think that was a good first exploration into the curricular space, but it felt time to jump into this. That's actually for folks that want to be the ones that actually go out there and build the next AI model. They're the ones that are going to shape the next direction of the technology itself.
But I hope it really gives students an opportunity to kind of focus on those challenging questions, like what are the implications of using AI, and how we can better consider policy and like how it affects us and things like that.
RIT officials add the program's already got a lot of interest from potential future students and those already here in Henrietta. It is a tradition that we don't want to have. The Red Wings home opener is supposed to be yesterday, but then the weather ruined it. Kind of what we've had in recent years, postponing it. The home opener got bumped to tonight. The afternoon sunshine, the bit we had, provided some hope for Wings fans to have the game go on as planned. But then they learned just before 5 o'clock wasn't going to happen. A few hundred fans ended up enjoying an impromptu Tuesday happy hour, though, with the GM Dan Mason. The game tonight got moved up from 6 to just after 4. It is April 1st. That means starting today, drivers are not able to use the Irondequoit Bay Outlet Bridge that connects Lake and Culver Roads in Webster and Irondequoit. Every year it swings open on this day for boaters to start using the path for the summer months. The bridge will close again, reopening the road for drivers once we get past Halloween. There you have it. All right, final forecast here on this first.
A little bit drizzle out there, Brendan. Not too much to deal with, but warmer temperatures. A couple of 70s on here, both Friday and Saturday.
How about that? And then, after spring break, a little chilly next week for the kids on the playground. 9 o'clock, we'll see you for our podcast. Second cup of sunrise on our streaming app. CBS Mornings on the way. Your next local news update with us, 7:25.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.